Some instruments are carved from wood. Others are carved from a promise. Press your ear to the varnish long enough, and you'll hear which it is. A true violin remembers every hand, every room, and the first red note that taught it hunger. Crimson Sonata. Episode 7. Blood in G minor. Adele wakes before dawn to a note that doesn't exist yet. Low, steady, suspended in the room G minor. Her violin lies in its case. She opens it, presses her ear to the wood, and hears the hum continue as if the instrument has decided to speak first. Madame Roussel, half awake, mutters, G minor is a room with no chairs. You can stand in it or kneel. It almost never lets you sit. That morning, Madame tells her of Devereaux, the luthier who finished the violin. His apprentice keeps the ledgers. Ledgers never die. Only the ink changes. The shop smells of resin and patience. Johann, the apprentice, examines the violin like a cautious priest. This wood was a church pew once, tight grain, long season, but the backplate hums as if someone sang into it for years. Not physics memory. Who began it? Adele asks. Johann shrugs. The brother, a monk who carved at night to hear wood's preference. Devereaux only finished it. He produces a ledger, pages marked by red ribbons. In it, Adele Veron, commission sealed with crimson varnish and first blood. Adele remembers her first lesson after the fire. Madame pricking her fingertip, calling it tradition. She stares at her teacher. Madame whispers, I thought it's superstition. I didn't know it bound you. Johann mixes black resin cut with salt. Revarnish the waste. Salt makes wood honest. It will still call, but now it must ask. Adele plays G minor. The note blooms warmer, steadier, no longer commanding, but listening. That evening, the silver-masked conductor enters without knocking. He sees the violin, hums in approval. You've taught it to ask permission. He leaves a page, 3 measures in G minor, marked to be played at dusk. At the bottom, the door opens to the one who knocks with bone. They wait until twilight. Adele pricks her finger, touches the string, then plays. The first note makes the walls soften. The second weakens the floor. The third draws a shape near the window, not her mother or brother, but an absence shaped like them. Not tonight, she tells it. The pressure lifts. The conductor finds her in the chapel later. You chose to knock without entering, he says. That is the first survival. Why G minor? She asks. Because it flatters weakness without absolving it, he replies. Because it sounds like a room where confession might be forgiven without being forgotten. He warns her. Soon they will weaponize silence. Do not bring music to their ambush. Bring listening. That night, Adele hums G minor, and her violin answers, not as master to servant, but as one voice in a small, defiant choir. The violin that once demanded blood now pauses to ask. In the low, steady light of G minor, Adele learns to knock without letting the door devour her. The city still listens for sacrifice, but tonight, Vienna sleeps with refusal in its bones. Thank you for watching this episode of Crimson Sonata on Veilbound Studios. The music has only just begun, and every note carries Adele deeper into the truth. Be sure to subscribe, share, and join us for the next episode, 8, A Waltz for Ghosts.